everyone, I'm Stephan Kesting from GrappleArts.com. This is Matt Kwan from On Guard BJJ, and what Matt just showed me was a super cool, pretty advanced entry into a great leg lock position. Now, the leg lock position that we end up in is the 411, so that's maybe the most devastating of the leg lock positions. Would you agree?
I would.
And so even if you can't do the entry, make sure to watch or skip ahead to the position so that you're at least familiar with a 411, because if you can't finish somebody with a heel hook from there, well, you probably can't finish them with a submission from anywhere.
That's right.
So, show me the technique, and where did you come up with this? Because this is pretty wild stuff.
I got some of this from Professor Rob Bernacki from Island Top Team Nanaimo. He helped me a lot with the spiral sweep aspect of it. Basically, what we're going to be doing is doing the kiss of the dragon. If you're a seasoned practitioner, you probably have an understanding of the reverse Delhiva, going inside, spinning underneath, and then it's almost like a crab ride position, and we're going to look to enter the 411 from there.
All right.
So, I love this position, reverse Delhiva. So I'm here. A lot of the time he's just like he is right now, where he's maybe looking for knee cutting or whatnot. I want to make sure there's very little space in here. See how my leg is kind of corkscrewed around Stephan's leg, and it's at a 90-degree angle, okay? So I'm going to look to enter underneath. So the way that I like to do this, sometimes this foot is here, okay? I want to off-balance my opponent, so I'm going to put my foot on the ground for base. I'm going to use this foot on the ground, and I'm going to extend. What that does is it takes this foot off the ground, and now from here I'm going to be able to start my sweep and start entering underneath. So as I get here, this is where a lot of people will go into the crab ride, okay? By going here and entering from the kiss of the dragon.
So this is the crab ride right there.
Yeah, here, or even hands wrapped around the waist. I like this position a lot. I find this super common for me to end up here. Except instead of this foot going inside here, where this foot's going to go is actually here. So I'm creating what I refer to as a mock X on the other side. I call it the mock X because normally X guard, my head would be on this side and this foot would be in like this. So it's kind of like a reverse X guard. There's tons of stuff from here that I really like. So if you notice, what I've done as I've transitioned to this position is I'm controlling both of his feet. That's really important, because if I let go of this, there's a good chance Stephan's going to turn into square and pass, and this is not where I want to be right now. So I'm here, I'm going to control both feet, and now my goal is just to push this on the back of his knee and put him on the ground, and I'm doing that by controlling his leg again. So I'm here, I'm going to flare my legs down and force him here, almost like I'm going to come in to take the back, okay? And now when I'm in this position, I'm going to look to keep this stapling on this leg and extending, while this leg is going to come over and travel through for the 411. And naturally what's going to happen is we're actually going to roll. Maybe we should move this way a little bit. Just right over here. Okay. So when we're in this...
We'll have to show this from a couple of angles.
That's fine, yeah. So when we're here, I'm going to try and also keep my elbow in front of this foot here and bring it here. So I can always take away his base. I'm still holding onto this foot until I'm ready to go. Then I'm going to come up, throw my leg inside. And when I throw this leg inside, I want to open this knee up like this. Okay? If he pushes down on my knee, he has a better chance of clearing his knee. So I want to open this up. Okay? And now I can look for my heel hook here, or most of the time I look to roll. As I roll, I'm going to look to control the free leg, because he wants to get his free leg all the way to the other side and get it into base. So this prevents him from moving a lot. And now I'm basically in the 411, and I have the inside heel hook at my disposal here. Okay? So it's a really cool way to get into here and start looking for your inside heel hook finish.
Well, so just show the people how you would finish here.
So if I was here looking to finish this inside heel hook, I would definitely have my hips into his knee like this a little bit. This is a big deal, because if my hips are very weak, sometimes he can dip his knee through. Okay, that's really important. So what I need to do is I need to flare my knee down and flare my hips up. Can you move your knee?
That leg's not going anywhere.
Right? Plus I have the control of his free leg, which is really nice. Crossed my ankles here. I'm creating that wedge. Okay, and now for the finish, I just need to come in here, catch that heel, and I can start thinking about how I'm going to finish the heel hook. I can even switch here at this point.
Go ahead.
And I would just bridge my hips. Not only am I bridging my hips, but I'm sort of pulling my I'm shrugging my shoulders. I'm bringing my knees, or my nose to my thumb and my thumb to my nose. So hooking, catching, hooking, shrugging, and using my hips at the same time, like this bridging motion. If I bridge and I don't have his foot, that's what happens to his foot, except it's trapped in here.
And my position is so compromised at this point
Yeah.
here, with this entanglement and this leg under control.
That's right.
There's really nowhere for me to go.
For him to escape the position, he wants to get his leg over here, actually. So I want to prevent him from getting into base.
Can you just show that whole technique again from the other side, please?
Yep. Here I am, reverse de la Hiva. Again, a big thing, especially if my opponent's controlling this foot, is I don't want him to have control of this. I need it on the ground for base. So I'm just going to put it on the ground, which is a lot of the times pretty easy to do because he can't just hold my foot. And now I'm going to extend my foot this way, and I'm going to use this leg on the ground for base. Once I've off-balanced him, then it's very easy to go inside and enter the mock X, okay? Now when I'm here, I'm just going to press down on his knee and force him to go into this position. As you can see, if I want, I could go up and attack the back, all that stuff from here, but I want to enter the 411. So I'm going to look to come up. I like to get on my elbow on this side and then throw this leg inside here. Then my elbow should be catching the inside of his foot. I'm going to continue to roll and control this foot. I'm going to flare my knee down and flare my hip up. This foot here crosses my ankle, and then I'm looking for my inside heel hook. So I dip down here, I catch the heel. When I'm here, I'm going to start shrugging my nose to my thumb and my thumb to my nose, and I'm going to start to bridge my hips to get the finish.